All right, dude, I'm gonna head out. I'll see
All
you
right,
next
man.
week.
See
Okay?
ya. Good luck with autoing the rest of that.
Thanks, I appreciate that.
All right, see ya.
Greetings and hello there, everyone. It's me and your favorite rodent, new to the gerbil.
Sure.
Are gerbils rodents?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Last time I checked, I was.
All right. I don't think you're a rodent personally, my friend. I'm glad to see you this morning or this evening, as the case may be.
Well, could be worse. I mean, there are other things lower on the food chain, I suppose.
Well, I guess like roaches. Anyway, so
Yeah, no, not the roach.
So we're here with Gerbil today, and he offered to help me with the speeder bike raid since I just autoed it. So I took him up on that. So Gerbil's going to help me today, and of course he published his guide. What was the name of your guide? You know, I'll put a link at the end of this video.
Oh my gosh, I have no idea. I can look it up real quick, but there are actually 4. I did like a week-long master class in the raid. Was kind of patting myself there. I got a little shout out from Arnold, the Grand Emperor himself. Yeah, there are 4 I did. But really, the only one there's only one you should watch if you're really trying to improve your raid scores, because the first 3 are all theory crafting based on, breaking down the kits and the abilities and number crunching, and then it turned out it was mostly just kind of an exercise of futility. It's really just stupid easy, and that is almost the name: how to get high scores in the easy speeder bike raid with mixed Trooper, Ewok, Rebel teams. So simple. And then the thumbnail says, "Oh my God, the raid is really easy."
All right, yeah. So we're going to run through this, and my understanding is that you just get a couple of characters with evade, and you go evade. Whenever evade is up, you press it, and if it's not up, you just basic. Is that a fair understanding of the idea?
Yeah, essentially, for the most part. So there are 4 characters that are superstars. The troopers themselves, it doesn't really matter for the most part which trooper you're running, and some are better than others, of course, but the 4 superstars, and I know some people are going to immediately roll their eyes until they hear why, but they are Chief Chirpa, Ewok Elder, Poplu, and I think it's Poplu. I'm looking for the other one. Oh, and Admiral Akbar. And so why those 4? So the thing is, your Imperial troopers, every time let's back that up. There are 4 ways to defeat the bad guys, and fundamentally we only care about one of them. You either remove stacks of damage, stacks of sideswipe, stacks of timber, and stacks of something else. The damage is really all we care about. And every character has a basic attack that by default removes 8 stacks. And then depending on your offense value, you get a bonus. If you hit 10,000 offense on that character, which is the max, they remove an additional 12 stacks. So basically they hit for 20, all right? That's pretty good. You want to aim for 20. So 100,000 offense or 10,000 offense, deal 20 damage on basic. But the Imperial troopers do an additional stack of damage equal to the number of evade you have on the whole team.
Okay.
So if you've got 50 stacks of evade, you don't hit for 20, now you hit for 70, right? And what happens is Chief Chirpa, Ewok Elder, Poplu, I'm pretty sure it's Poplu. Yeah, and Akbar, they all have an ability called Hasty Repairs, which has an AoE evasion stack, meaning all of your allies gain 3 stacks. So when they trigger that, you gain 9 stacks cumulative. Your trooper hits a lot harder. And then Chirpa, Elder, and Akbar also have evasive maneuvers. I'm trying to figure out why Poplu is in there. There's a reason I included him. But anyway, Chirpa, Elder, and Akbar have evasive maneuvers, which also spams evasion. And even better, it spams 4 stacks per ally. So basically, Chirpa, Elder, Akbar, they just go evasive maneuvers, hasty repairs, rinse and repeat. That's all they do. They just spam that. And then your trooper, just basics. And after a few cycles of this, you'll start getting to a point where you can one-shot kill even the strongest shadow troopers who have like 200 damage stacks.
I kind of get it.
Okay, that's okay.
Now,
we'll get you there.
I'm running right now. I know that there's this Leia solo, and I'm not going to bother with that. I've got I'm running the top tier, which means I've got Leia, Piet, and Han Solo, because those are my people that can run the top tier. So I'm gonna run that. I'm running that right now. And so tell me again, when do I do the evade? Like, I got evade on, I know Han Solo and Piet,
Okay.
right?
Right. So yeah, Piet and Solo both have the evasive maneuver. Leia does not. Now, Leia can solo the whole run, right? She can.
I'm aware, but I know that there's different steps to it, and I think that's more complex than I want to get into.
Sure. There's a really nifty graphic out there from the Raid server Discord. I'd be happy to link it in my Discord. Nooch probably has it in his somewhere. Someone's probably already shared it. That actually outlines it step by step. But yeah, absolutely. It's a very methodical sequence. And that is one that you do have to mod for. Like, you have to hit a certain potency threshold, tenacity, blah, blah, blah. So if you want that max score, yeah, that takes some time and modding. But if you're just going to go in and try to have some fun with the raid, which is what I actually suggest, because again, folks, it's a game, right? It's a game. Just have fun with it. So yeah, then throw that out the window. And your guild leader just loves me for that statement. But yeah, so for Piet and Han, the first 4 or 5 opportunities it's there on Piet, hit that evasive maneuvers. Han, hit it every time you can. And then Leia has, I'm looking in her kit, her ultimate will also spam evasion.
Okay.
So any opportunity you can with her, hit your ultimate. And then otherwise, she's basically just going to want a basic. Or she's got an ability called Open Fire, but it's only going to add 1 stack total evasion on herself. So it's not very useful for this process.
Well, I'm very close
she's
to
got another
maxing this
one.
right now. I'm almost at 2 million at the moment. And I know you can't see. Hey, just by the way, my problem is I can't share screen with Gerbil because my computer lags when I do that. It's not. It's nothing where he's. Yeah, there's nothing going on other than my computer can't handle it. So we'll see when I get my new computer if I can swing like sharing screen in Discord while also talking to someone.
Ooh, that's next level, man.
I know, it's crazy, isn't it?
All right, so if you're at the point where I think you are in the game, now you want to go left, straight. Now take the third right.
Yeah, I'm just dying is what's happening right now, actually.
It happens.
All right, so I got 2.2 million with Leia, Han, and Piet. With just basically just spamming evades and spamming basics and hitting the ultimate whatever came up. And I'm fine with that. And I know you said, like, your guild leader's going to be mad that I said... Our guild is absolutely promoting just auto through the entire raid. You know, just saying, just auto this thing and move on with your lives. We'll get the best we can. So we have no issues with people just autoing it and moving on. So,
yep.
No, go ahead.
Did you submit it?
Yeah, I submitted it. Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay. I was gonna say, like, if you're one of those people that really want to try to maximize your score, you might do some just number crunching on what you can get away with on a Leia solo, even if it's like 1.6 million or whatever, and then taking your Piet Han and actually dropping them 1 tier.
I get it.
So to add in someone else, and then you could probably get a little more out of it. But that's okay. We're done with that.
I fully understand, and I appreciate that mentality. It's challenging for me right now. I just picked up a 4th account, and I actually came back into contact with my original account in the game, which I had somebody else managing and given away a while ago, and that person had to leave the game. So I'm back in possession of my OG account. So time is very valuable for me at the moment. I'll say that. So
I was gonna say, I don't know how you do that.
Let's talk about this. So I've got Chirpa and Akbar. I'm gonna run one of these. Do I need both of them in there, or just one of them in there with the extra special?
Okay. So who are your available? So you're looking at the next tier down, right? 1.8 million potential damage. Who are your available troopers?
So I've actually dropped
leaders.
I actually dropped to tier 3. Just because that's where I have Akbar and Chirpa. I don't have any of your special guys above tier 3.
Okay. All right, that's fine. So the leadership abilities do matter.
Okay.
So if it's an offense damage boost or something, right? Like extra turns and things don't matter, but turn meter matters, and then offense boost. So like Iden gives them, I think, plus 35 speed and 30% offense or something. So she is a very, very good potential leader. Likewise, I'm trying to think who else is in there. Moff Gideon has a good.
Yeah, I got Gideon, Veers, Iden are my leader troopers that I've got.
Okay, so then you generally want to save those for their leadership ability. So then if you're going to run Akbar with another rebel, let's see here. What's another rebel that may have... Do you have Drogon available?
I do.
Okay, so put Akbar, then Drogon, and then a non-leader trooper.
Right,
this way we don't lose the leadership opportunity.
Yeah, we'll put Shore Trooper in and see what happens.
Okay, so why Akbar? Akbar gives rebels 25 speed, so he and Drogon are going to go a bit faster, and then he's going to give everyone, I think, 10% tenacity. It's not much, but it could make a difference in certain situations that we're not going to get into.
And what is the special that we're talking about that you were mentioning on Akbar?
Okay, so Akbar has, both Akbar and Drogon have evasive maneuvers. So you're going to spam that just over and over again from those two. All right? Yep. Now, Akbar also has hasty repairs, which this is really cool because just by invoking it, you gain points. In fact, they're just by using it, you gain points. So there's a team out there that a couple guys in my Discord server, I'll look them up, have been experimenting with. They just call it Pacifists, where all they do is they put 3 units in there that have hasty repairs, and then they try to spam that over and over and over again and never ever kill a trooper, and their goal is to max the score with that.
That does sound very much like a pacifist, I'll say that.
Yeah. Yes, exactly.
We could use some more of that in the world right now. But okay, I'm running this. I'm hitting the repair, I'm doing the evade. Now my Drogon is Relic 7 and I'm on tier 3, but I'm not that concerned about it. So let's run. I'm probably gonna max this, would be my guess, with a Relic 3. And just to make it clear, I think everybody probably figured this out. I've not remodded anybody, and I'm not going to be remodding for the raid. I'm taking this pretty simply, but I wanted to bring, Gerbil said he could help me with this, so I took him up on it, and we're coming in here on an off week. This is an off week for Nooch and the Gerbils, so.
Off week. Yeah. No, we're just having fun.
And we have a fun guest queued up for next week, kind of just moving up here. So, I don't want to get into
who's
details,
coming next week?
What?
Oh, okay. We'll save that then for later.
Yeah.
So, real quick, there is there's one piece of strategy that you kind of want to watch for. So, as you're getting to the end of the raid, and this can be the difference of a few 100,000 points. When you're getting to the end of your run, you want to look at what the enemy's enrage percentage is at, because when they hit that 100% enrage, that's pretty much when you lose. They start to one-shot you and kill you, right? So the thing is, if you kill a shadow trooper, it's an immediate 10% enrage. If you kill a commander, I think it's 6% enrage. I'd have to look it up. So every time you take a turn, it increases it by 0.5%. Okay, so 10% for the shadow, 6 for the commander, I think, and then 0.5% per your own turns. So what you can do is you can okay, I'm at 91%. So you use your specials to prevent killing one of them. You basic to drop the health pool on one down as low as you can. Then you one-shot the shadow with the trooper to kill him. They go enraged, but you still will get a couple more turns because they're not going to usually AoE and kill you outright. And then you take those extra turns, the last few shots, to kill off whichever one, the commander or something.
And so 98% right now. I'm trying to do this, and now I've already lost. Okay, hang on. I'm trying.
It takes a bit of practice.
Yeah, I'm dying, but you know what? Like I said, I'm gonna.
You're just gonna hit accept.
You. I know I'm disappointing. I'm sorry.
Oh no, I'm not disappointed at all. I can't even see what you're doing.
Well,
right?
I'm going to submit a score of 733,000 on tier 3, which is max 900,000. I know what you see.
Okay. All right. That's not too bad. I mean, 733 out of 900. What is it? That's 81%.
Yes,
so that's not bad.
Right in that range. So I'm going to go ahead and submit it, and I'm going to take that. So, well, Gerbil, I appreciate you coming on here and helping me out with this. I really do. I know that, a simple guy like me, a straight line guy like me, may be frustrating for a details guy like you. But I think that's what makes us strong together. Is we come together, and our diversity makes us strong.
That's what they say. Yeah.
Said two white guys. So I'm a big fan of diversity of thought. So anyway, I appreciate you helping me out today. I'm definitely going to use that when I have the time to use it. But honestly, autoing it versus pressing, evade, basic, and repair and every now and then really isn't, it's not that much of a time sucker. You're still going to spend probably 15 minutes doing it once a week. And I'm glad they moved it to once a week because, wow,
yes.
It was killing me twice a week.
Wow, did that make a difference?
Yep.
But even at once a week, I forgot to do it on my alt, which really hurts because that alt is the account that I need these resources the most. And then I ran out of credits. I was like, I need that like 16,000 Mark 1 or whatever it is just to buy basic credit. So I'm sitting there for a whole week. It was so painful.
Buddy, you're not going to get any argument from me on the challenge of managing multiple accounts and just forgetting stuff because you have life, you have real job, you've got other account, and then you're like, oh, I did that, I'm fine. And then you go and you're like, I only did it on this other, I did it on the one account, but not the other one. I've done that multiple times. So I think that goes to show that, like, if people are playing the game and they see our alt accounts, they can definitely outperform what we're doing on our alt accounts because we're just forgetting stuff from time to time.
For real. Absolutely.
All right, well, any parting words for us on the raid, Gerbil?
Ooh, don't ignore Keller and Beck. Even if you're not chasing Bo-Katan, I think you should not ignore Beck. I think Beck is likely a key component of something bigger coming.
That's not the raid.
All right, the raid. Relic 9, your Chirpa now.
Okay, I'll get on that. I'm gonna take care of that for sure. So don't ignore Keller and Beck, and pay attention. I think it might be a good point.
We can talk about that later.
Yeah.
Especially, I think it'll be a good topic for next week. But yeah, Relic 9 Chirpa. People have mocked me for years. And I was like, look, guys, I saw this raid coming 6 years ago. And so I got prepared with my Relic 9 Ewoks.
Stop. Too much. See, you took a good thing and you went too far with it. That's what just happened. Right?
Oh, did I? Okay.
All right, well, we're going to sign off. Sir, thank you for coming on this morning and to help me out with the raid. I appreciate it. Hope this helps out some of you out there. But definitely go watch Gerbil's guides to the raid, and he can help you out. And we will see you next Wednesday, of course, here with the video with a special guest that I think is going to be kind of a fun guy to have around. So anyway, that's all we got. Everyone, have a great day. And I didn't load the correct Nooch Too Good, but oh no, I got it here. Okay, anyway, have a great day. We'll talk to you soon. And always remember, Nooch and Gerbil are too good.